Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I thought I'd show you how I quickly set up this B6 that I got in the Mommy Lhey April Little Bits box. I kept it pretty simple because I didn't want to go overboard, as it's only going to be for a month, and I didn't have the time because this box came midweek and I'm filming on the weekend, so I did it pretty quickly. But I was able to do that because she sent so much of the kit ahead of time that I had the inserts printed already, so it was okay to just slip them in and then just use the bits that came in the kit. This tassel came in the kit itself, so I've stuck that onto here. It just clips in. And this is a ollie clip that I've used to hold this onto the cover because I thought this was pretty, so I really wanted to use that as well. This vellum, this is a vellum that came in the kit, and what I did, I just cut literally just cut the height and then use the rest of it to wrap all the way around because it was the right width. So I just cut the correct height and then just stuck it in. And the reason I did that was because I didn't want to make covers for these ones that already, these are the inserts that she sent ahead of time, which I printed. So I didn't want to make covers for these because they were already so pretty. And for the first time I actually printed in color. So I thought they were pretty, so I did that. And these all came, all the tabs came in the kit. So I've just stuck this on here as well. And I've used the stickers that came in the box just to date this insert. This is a cover and it's a top loaded dashboard. So I've made this cover because this was one of my Annie plans, so I wanted to use this in here because this is my main basic insert that I'm using at the moment, so I needed to move it into here, so I just made a cover for it. And this is the layout of it usually, but it's pretty messy because I scribble everything in here. So this is the front, and I think the only thing I didn't like about the papers was that most of the patterns that I liked was sideways, if you see what I mean. They couldn't go vertically, so they were all horizontal. So is that correct? Am I doing that right? Yeah, so they weren't vertical, they were all horizontal. So I had to put this plain one, but I like how this turned out actually because I love this pattern as well. And I thought I'd do it that way. So this was showing this way because I couldn't get two from it. It would be wasted paper, if you see what I mean. And then this is the back, and I'll just start these on here. And again, like I said, it's top loading, so if I feel like I need something else, I can always pull this out, put something in the middle, and then go. This is the next one of the inserts that came, and I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with it yet, which is why it's all plain, because I really don't know what I want to do with this one. I might end up using it for like maybe social media. That's the only thing that's coming to mind at the moment. But it's 18 days in here at the moment, so I don't know if I should print more or just use as is, since most of the month is already, well, not most, but some of the month is already gone. And that's the back of that one. Here again, I've got another Annie insert. So this is the monthly, so it's just the monthly ones. So I made a cover for this, and this is the Foxy side loading. So I just made this one here, just decorate it a bit, and that's the back for that one. another one of the inserts that came in the digital that she sent, and I've decided to use this as my listed challenge for May, which is something I saw on Instagram. So all I've done so far is just put what the list should be. So the reason why I decided to use this insert as that was because it turns out I can actually have 20 list, 20. So I thought that was perfect. So I thought, let me just go ahead and do that. So that's what I'm going to fill in for the rest of the month. I'm just going to do one per day. Here we have another one of my Annie, and it's my online purchases. So I've made the cover for this, and again it's another top loading, so I've just stuck that in here. And this was actually one of the bookmarks that I've glued on and then just put this die cut on here as well. And that's what I'm saying, the papers on them, I love this pattern, but it was going sideways, so I couldn't use it how I wanted to, which is why it's on the inside, but it's still pretty, so that's okay. This is the back of that one, so I've just glued, I think her name is Blossom, on the back with a create on there. And then this is the last insert that's in here, so it's got weekly on here. So what I've decided to do with this one is I've dated it so far, but I need to make sections. I'm going to use this one as where I'll make notes for my memory planner. So I'm going to just divide it up. I think I'm going to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and weekend, and just make notes for my memory planner. And this is the back of the planner. This sits fairly well. It shifts sometimes, but it's okay. But I do love how this is set up, and it's fairly simple. And I think I did this in about an hour. I think the whole thing was maybe an hour and a half. The whole thing set up of this one. So that's the reason why I decided to just keep it pretty simple, because I didn't have the time this month to go too fancier and to start really creating. So I wanted it to be available for you straight away. I didn't want to leave it any longer, because I know there's a next one coming in next month box. I'm sure she said there was another B6 in that box as well. So this will only be for a month. So that's the reason why it's so simple, guys. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers.